Hello, everyone. Can you hear me now? Great. Good afternoon. It's glad to be in Seoul. It's my second day, and I'm absolutely loving it. So great to be here. I'm Kapil Agrawal. I'm CFO and General Manager of Outschool, one of the largest EdTech platform in the US. But before I talk about Outschool, let me talk a little bit about myself and my journey. I'm born and raised in India, and my dad never completed his high school education. But he has this vision to provide the best possible education to his kids. And because of that vision, I was able to get a very high quality education, and it completely changed my life. Now I'm married and I have two kids, 10-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter. I have the same vision with a slightly different twist. I want to provide them best available learning, not just the education, to set themselves up for success in the future. And let me ask you with this question, how many of you have kids between 3 to 18-year-old in this crowd? Quite few of you. And today let me talk about how our school thinks about providing that learning to the kids globally. Let me stand here, I think. Okay, so Outschool is a marketplace to provide the live online classes. And we provide classes both in a small group setting and one-on-one setting. We are founded in 2015, and we are funded by the largest VCs in the world. We have served over 2 million learners worldwide. We are big in US, but we also have learners in 100 countries globally. We have around 9,000 very high quality teachers on our platform, and they provide classes of all sorts. We have around 200K online classes which are offered through our platform. Now, our classes meet in a small group settings, and these small groups could be 2 kids to 10 kids, but we also offer one-on-one classes. What we believe is the small group classes are very highly engaging social learning, and unlike the large classes or one-on-one, they have the benefit of best in person and also online. With the small group classes, not only families can save money, but also teachers earn more by reading a wider audience. Recently, we also introduced one-on-one classes on our platform to supplement those group classes with the additional supplemental help that those kids need. The one thing or the secret sauce of our platform are teachers. As I mentioned earlier, we have around 9,000 high quality teachers on our platform. And Steve Jobs once said that you hire best people, and then it does not make sense to tell them what to do. And we follow the similar philosophy. We have those high quality teachers, and we empower them to create courses that they want to teach to their kids. We believe that teachers are creators and they are magicians. So they are free to create the content that they want to desire. And that's why you'll find very innovative and creative classes on Outschool that you can't find anywhere else or in any other platform. And it's win-win for both teachers and also our learners. Our learners can pursue all kinds of classes on the platform. My daughter takes chess classes, my son takes math classes, but there are millions of learners who take different kind of classes, whether it's Minecraft or K-pop or learning different languages. You name it, and you'll find it on Outschool. And let me give you some example of these classes. And let me start with some of the case study. I come from the rural India, and there are no infrastructure to provide the STEM education in that rural area. And similarly, let's imagine a large urban area where they have a good infrastructure to provide the STEM courses, but still they can't provide the infrastructure to provide hundreds of other different kind of courses like writing, Minecraft, K-pop, or you name it. And if you look into the top, there's a student in a rural area without physical access to that high quality science education. And this teacher, David, he's providing very innovative class. Engineering, physics, electronics programming, hands-on course for the beginner. It's so amazing that thousands of kids can access this teacher sitting anywhere in the world. And if you look into the reviews of this teacher, 4.9, reviewed by 4,000 learners worldwide. And at the bottom, you'll see another class, which I mentioned that, yes, a lot of the schools provide STEM education, but they don't have the access or the infrastructure to provide a lot of innovative classes. And this teacher at the bottom is providing a creative writing club to spark the curiosity and the writer in the learners worldwide. Let me talk about a few other use cases. Homeschooling is on rise in the US. A lot of the parents, because of religious reasons or multiple other reasons, they don't want their kids to go to the traditional schools. They want their kids to be homeschooled. Or we have seen a lot of the users worldwide, they want their kids to go to the international school. So on the top, you will see a teacher providing a full curriculum, homeschooling curriculum for pre-K and a kindergarten student. And at the bottom, you will see another teacher providing homeschooling algebra curriculum, which is a year long on the platform. Now, little bit more relevant to this audience. There are use cases which are much more specific and much more specialized rather than much more general that we talked about or much more focused on academics. Here you will see a lot of the specialized test preparation services. For example, an English learner, he wants to learn TOEFL. Or another learner who wants to learn about K-pop. On the top, you will see the TOEFL class offered by Peter. And at the bottom, you will see a K-pop music lifestyle club offered by Thrive Mind Academy. Of course, it's not surprising that the K-pop has 4.9 at 2,000 reviews, while the TOEFL only had 7 reviews. Now, I talked about the platform, but let me talk about our vision. We believe that every kid is different, and their learning needs are different. Not only the kids are different, but also the world is evolving, the societies are evolving, the workplaces are evolving, so that the needs of these kids are also changing over a period of time. We believe that no single school or education system can fulfill all the needs of these kids, which are rapidly evolving and which are very, very different for each person. And that's why the parents are dissatisfied with this traditional school infrastructure. And that's where provides the biggest opportunity for Outschool. Our vision is to provide a global school and serve hundreds of millions of learners globally. We believe that we can do that by a marketplace business model and connecting the learners globally from the teachers around the world. And it not only is good for the learners just to learn, but also we believe it's good for society to connect learners from the teachers globally and also connect them with the peers around the world. Now let me talk about how we aim to do this. We want to create this, attain 100 million learners by doing all these different things over a period of time. Over the last 8 years, we have ventured into many of these areas, but there are some areas still need to be unexplored and need to be done from our side. We provide tutoring classes, core academics, specialized learning like English, and etc. In terms of the markets, we are big in US consumer, but we also are approaching US public funding, and we are internationally in 100 countries, as I talked about earlier. We have small group classes, and we also offer one-on-one classes, but we believe it's also good to have the self-paced and some other content on the platform. So we are moving into that direction as well. Now, we are online learning platform, but in the future, we may supplement it by providing some in-person to create that bigger and better learning experience for the kids. And finally, we have supply from different sources. We have independent educators. We have people who are seller orgs, who have hundreds of their educators on the platform, but we also have the partners who just provide their content on the platform. Our final goal is not only to educate kids, but to spark a love of learning to them. And I will finish by this quote from Albert Einstein, which he beautifully said, "Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it." And what could be a better way of acquiring this wisdom than learning about a diverse set of topics from world-class teachers with your peers across the globe. So thank you so much and welcome to Outschool, and I hope you can also try Outschool in the future.
미국 아웃스쿨의 CFO 카필 아그라왈님의 발표 들어보았습니다. Thank you, Mr. Kapil Agrawal, for sharing the remarkable journey and impact of Outschool.